Hi and welcome to a new episode of Faith Champs Redemptorist Media Center's Inter-School Quiz Competition. Once again, we have two very interesting teams, one from St. Michael's High School, Bangalore, and another one is St. Alphonsus High School. You may be wondering, why is St. Alphonsus High School once again here? Well, the team who was supposed to play this round pulled out at the last minute, and so we had a wild card entry from St. Alphonsus School. St. Alphonsus School played the last game. Though they lost with very few points, we thought we'll give them another chance to come and play this round along with St. Michael's High School. Whoever wins this game will go into the semi-finals. I'm your host, Father Charles Vijay Kumar. Let's play this game along with these two lovely teams. St. Michael's High School. So we have John Joshua and we have Jose Anthony. Are you excited to play this game?
Yes, Father.
You are?
Yes, Father.
And you're sure you're going to win this?
Yes,
Pretty sure.
Very good. All the best. We have St. Alphonsus School once again. We have Deborah and Nitish. Welcome back again. And are you excited to play this game again?
Yes,
And confident to win it?
Yes.
Wish you all the best. A reminder to both the teams, the topics that were given to you or the syllabus: Old Testament, book of Genesis and Prophet Isaiah. And from New Testament you had Gospel of Matthew and the Epistle to Romans. And for the Catechism of the Catholic Church, you were asked to study the prologue, part 1, section, all 3 chapters, and also some of the Catholic trivia which you have studied and learned and heard from your parents and from your teachers. So that's what you're going to have for this quiz competition. So you ready?
Yes, Father.
Okay, so before we go into the actual questions, I will ask you something which you will not get any points for, but let me see if you know the answer. Deborah, try answering this, okay? Who was the greatest female financier in the Bible? You don't know? Greatest female financier. Financier is one who deals with money. Don't know? It was the Pharaoh's daughter, because she went down to the bank of River Nile and she drew out a prophet. Not prophet, but prophet. Moses who became a prophet. You got the first round to play. In the first round, you're going to have a question on the screen with 4 options. The question will be directed to each of the teams, and you have 4 options. The moment you know the answer, you can discuss it, no hurry. And when you know the answer, the first answer I hear through your mic will be considered. For every right answer, you get 10 points, and if you answer it wrong, you don't lose anything, neither do you gain anything. We have 5 questions for each team, so at the end of this round, if you answer all 5, you stand to gain 50 points. Shall we play?
Yes, Father.
Let's begin with St. Michael's High School. Your question is on the screen. Your first question: by what does man completely submit his intellect and will to God? Option A, intelligence. Option B, faith. Option C, good works. Option D, faith and good works. Look at the question. Take your time. What does man completely submit his intellect and will to God? By what? Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, option D, faith and good works.
Option D, faith and good works. Do you want them to get it right? Deborah? You want them to get it right? You don't know. Good try, but the first answer is incorrect. The right answer is faith B. Why? We hear that in Catechism of the Catholic Church, number 143. By faith, man completely submits his intellect and his will to God. With his whole being, man gives his assent to God, the revealer. It's by faith. Okay? So don't worry, you still have many questions on your way and you can still make up for your points. Okay?
Yes, Father.
Let's move on to Team B. Your question is on the screen. What is the goal of our journey here on earth? Option A, to collect riches. Option B, the beatific vision. Option C, the faithful vision. Option D, to enter into omniscience. Look at those options. What is the goal of our journey here on earth? Well, you don't get minus points for this. So, if you know, give an answer. If you don't know, guess an answer. Well, you could play elimination as well. You're sure some answers are not correct. You can eliminate them. Are you ready? Option
D.
Option D, to enter into omniscience. Is that what you want at the end of your life? Do you think they got it right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I guess.
Okay. Both are wrong. The right answer is the beatific vision, which is option B. We read that in the Catechism of the Catholic Church, number 163. Faith makes us taste in advance the light of the beatific vision. Okay, so don't worry, both of you have lost 10 points, or rather not gained any points so far, but very soon you will have questions that you will answer and have some points on the board. Are you ready?
Yes, Father.
Question to St. Michael's. The question is on the screen. Which of these people was buried under an oak? Which of these people was buried under an oak? Option A, Deborah, which is Rebecca's nurse. B, Rachel, wife of Jacob. C, Zelpha, Leah's maid. And D, Sarah, wife of Abraham. Look at those four options. One among them was buried under an oak. Who was it? If you know it, you know it. If you don't know, you can still guess. You can make someone go under the oak.
So option D, Sarah, wife of Abraham.
Option D, Sarah, wife of Abraham. Option D, no, they're doing really well. I'm sorry, you got it wrong. The answer to that is option A, Deborah, Rebecca's nurse. Deborah, did you know that? That's your name, right? Did you know you were buried under the oak tree? Not yet, that's not you. It's the one who comes in Genesis chapter 35, verse 8, where we read, and Deborah, Rebecca's nurse, died and she was buried under an oak below Bethel. So it was called Alon Bakut. Deborah, you'll remember that. Okay? And I'm sorry, St. Michael's, you don't get any points. You have 2 questions, but no points on the board. Let's give the question to St. Alphonsus High School. Are you ready?
Yes.
The question is on the screen. Under what condition would the sons of Jacob be able to go to Egypt to get food the second time? Option A, if only they would go along with their father. B. If only they would take presents for Pharaoh. C. If only they would go along with Benjamin. Option D. There was no condition made.
C.
Look at those options and let me know if you know the answer. It's a very popular biblical story.
Option C.
Option C is what St. Alphonsus says, and that is, if only they would go along with Benjamin, the youngest son. And the answer is,
He tells us it's correct.
it's correct. Since they have said it is correct, it is correct. You get the first 10 points of the game. So, Alphonsus, congratulations. You have 10 points on the board. It is correct. We read that in Genesis chapter 43, verses 1 to 15. Very popular story, right? How Joseph demands that his younger brother to be brought for the second time so that they can get some food. Don't worry, you still have your questions on your way. Congratulations for your first 10 points. Let's move on for the third question to St. Michael's High School. You have to get some points now. Let's see if you can get this one. Which of the following events took place first? Okay, which one took place first? Option A, the Annunciation. Option B, Mary visits Elizabeth. Option C, the Presentation. Option D, the flight of the Holy Family. You have four options. Which one happened first? Annunciation, Mary's visit, the Presentation, or the flight of the Holy Family. You should get this right. It's an easy one. If you get it right, you have 10 points on board, or else St. Alphonsus School is going to be very happy about it. Okay, go ahead.
So option A.
Option A is what they've chosen, the Annunciation. What do you think, Deborah?
It is right.
It is right, and it is correct. So you got 10 points on board. Congratulations to St. Michael's. You have 10 points. The first question answered correctly. 10 points to St. Michael's and 10 points to St. Alphonsus School. With 3 questions, you got 1 right, and Alphonsus School, now your third question. In the Gospels, the Pharisees and scribes accused Jesus of multiple offenses, because of which they wanted to crucify him. How many sins did Jesus commit in reality? Was it 1 sin? Was it 7 sins? Was it 14 sins? Or was it 0? How many sins did Jesus commit in reality? Okay, take your time. If you know it, you can go ahead and...
Option D, Father.
Option
D.
Option D is what St. Alphonsus School has picked. And what do you think? They got it right?
Yes.
They got it right. Oh, you did get it right. Congratulations. You get 10 more points. That was an easy one, I should say. They got 10 more points there. St. Alphonsus School, congratulations. You have 20 on board. Let's move on to the fourth question to St. Michael's. You have to get this right to be in the game. The question on the screen. When speaking about governing authorities, what does St. Paul advise the people to do? Option A, ignore them. Option B, resist them. Option C, be subject to them. Option D, join them. What does St. Paul advise? In speaking about authorities, should we ignore them, resist them, or be subject to them, or join them? Okay, St. Michael seems to have an answer. If it's right or wrong, we'll know in a minute. Go ahead.
Option A, ignore them.
Option A, ignore the authorities, is what St. Michael says. Would you ignore your authorities? It would be a dangerous thing to do if you have to ignore your authorities, and St. Paul knew it right. I'm sorry, the answer is option C, be subject to them. Because we are living in the world, and so Paul would tell us that every person be subject to the governing authorities. But there is no authority except from God, and those authorities that exist have been instituted by God. St. Paul advises us to be subject to them. Not to do wrong things, but in general, when we live in a society, we are called to be good, law-abiding citizens. Correct?
Yes, Father.
If someone says it's a red light and you stop, what do? You stop. You're not going to say, I'm a Christian, I'm just going to go ahead. You can't do that. Okay? Very good. Anyway, you still have 10 points on the board. Let's go on to the fourth question to Alphonsus School. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if you can get this one. What kind of tree does St. Paul compare the Gentiles to in his letter to the Romans? Option A, olive, B, maple, C, pine, and D, sycamore tree.
Option A.
Oh wait, my goodness, Nitish is on fire. He seems to know the answer for sure, and he says it is option A, and it is olive tree. But Deborah seemed to be not very sure. What shall we do, Deborah? We can't change the answer. I'm very sorry about it, but it is correct. You got it right. Nitish was right. Nitish and Deborah, you get 10 more points on board. The answer is olive tree. We read that in Romans 11:7-24. But if some of the branches were broken off and you, a wild olive shoot, it is an olive tree that St. Paul speaks about. Congratulations, you've got 10 more points. That makes it 30 points. And St. Michael's, you have to pull up your socks, but you just have 10 points on the board. But you have many more questions to answer. So let's try this out. Here's your final question for the first round. Are you ready? Okay, let's roll. The question is on the board. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 1 contains the prophecy prophesied by which prophet almost 700 years ago? Options are A, Isaiah, B, Jeremiah, option C, Amos, and option D, Ezekiel. It's there in the first chapter of Matthew. A prophet's prophecy is mentioned. Whose prophecy is it? If you listen to the readings during the Advent season, you would know this answer. Okay, looks like St. Michael's have an answer. Let's hear it from them.
Option A.
Option A is Isaiah. It's like just whichever came first, just pick it up. Was it the idea? No, you're sure about it? 50-50?
Yes.
50-50.
Yes, Father.
Okay. It is correct. Congratulations to St. Michael's. You got another 10 points on board. You have 2 right answers out of 5, and you have 20 points on board. Okay. Now, St. Alphonsus School, you have a lead, but you can have another 10 points on board if you get this answer right. Nitish, are you ready? Okay. Here's your question. What did one of the seraphs take from the altar and touch Isaiah's mouth with? Was it A, bread from heaven, B. Burning coal. C. Hot salt. D. Blood of the sin offering. The seraph took from the altar and touched Isaiah's mouth with what? Bread from heaven, burning coal, hot salt, or was it blood of the sin offering? Okay. Looks like you know it for sure. Yes? Go ahead.
It's option B.
Option B.
B.
Option B. B.
Yes.
Burning coal is what you have chosen. How sure are you?
Yeah, it's correct.
It's correct. Huh? It is correct. I'm so sorry, St. Michael's, they got it right. Congratulations, St. Alphonsus School. You got your fifth question right as well. The reference is Isaiah chapter 6 verse 6, wherein then one of the seraphs flew to me, holding a live coal that had been taken from the altar with a pair of tongues. Congratulations, you have 40 points on board, and St. Michael's, you have 20 points on board. The game is still on. You have 3 more rounds to go, and you can still make a lead. Welcome back to the second round of our inter-school quiz competition, Faith Champs. We have St. Michael's High School along with St. Alphonsus High School. In the first round, St. Michael's have scored 20 points and St. Alphonsus School have a lead of 20 points with total 40 points on board. We have an interesting second round. It's called Arranging the Bible Verse. Each of you will be given a board, a Bible verse broken into pieces in an envelope, and pins to pin it on the board. You will be given 2 minutes, that's 120 seconds, to arrange the Bible verse and to pin it. The team that would arrange it correctly and ring the buzzer and get the answer right will get 30 points. But if you ring the buzzer onto a wrong answer that is not arranged properly, you would give away 30 points to the other team. So either you gain 30 points or you give away 30 points to the other one. Got it?
Yes, Papa.
Okay. You shall not open the envelope till I tell you. When I say to start, you shall start. Any questions? No questions? Are you ready? Okay, before you play, let me play with you. Answer this question. It's a joke, okay? So make sure you laugh at the end of it. What animal did Noah find it difficult to trust? What animal did Noah find it difficult to trust? Noah had many animals on his ark, right? Which one did he find difficult to trust? You don't know? Don't know. Cheetah. Cheetah. Laugh a little more. So nervous. Okay. That's right. Noah found it difficult to trust cheetah, but I will trust all 4 of you, and therefore let's have this round where you're going to arrange the Bible verse. When I say start, open up the envelope, put all the bits of paper that you have onto the board and start arranging. You will have only 2 minutes, that's 120 seconds to go. Are you ready? Your hands on the envelope. As soon as I say start, you shall open the envelope and start arranging it. Are you ready? St. Alphonsus School, St. Michael's, your time starts now. Be in a hurry, you only have 20 seconds. It's not a wedding invitation. It's you have only 2 minutes to go to arrange the verse. and the first one who arranges it correctly will have 30 points on your scoreboard. You have only 1 minute to go. To help you, I'm going to give you a clue. The verse begins with the word seek. The word seek is the first word, and the word near is the last word. The verse begins with seek and ends with near. The rest is what you have to put it together to get the answer right. You have only half a minute. "15 seconds more." If you know the answer, ring the buzzer. 2 minutes are up. I shall give you another 30 seconds if you can make it. Keep going, keep going. 30 seconds on the board. If you can get it, you get it. If you don't, both get no points from this round. The verse begins with seek and ends with near. If you know, if you've got it right, ring the buzzer. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am sorry, none of you dared to ring the buzzer. Let's see how much you got it right. St. Alphonsus School, you have seek, found him, he upon the Lord, call upon the Lord while maybe he is, while near. Words jumbled up over there. And let's see, St. Michael's, seek, found, call. Did you copy each other? Looks like you were just seek, found, call the Lord while he is, him, he upon, while maybe near. You get nothing for this round as none of you are anywhere close to the verse. The answer is, seek the Lord while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. A very common verse, so often that we hear during our sermons and readings as well. Nothing to be discouraged. You have 2 more rounds to go. You still have points on the board. St. Michael's, you have 20 points on board from your first round. And St. Alphonsus School, you have 40 points on board from your first round and 2 more rounds to go. Let's see how many points you will score in the next one. We will come back. Welcome back to the third round of our inter-school quiz competition, Faith Champs, between St. Michael's High School and St. Alphonsus School. Both teams have done well so far, with St. Michael's scoring 20 points in round 1 and no points in round 2. St. Alphonsus School with 40 points with round 1 and with no points from round 2. But we still have 2 more rounds to go, and this one is the most interesting one, the rapid fire round. We have 15 questions and 90 seconds. One of you will come forward and answer these questions. The other one will just stand behind and not support you. No whispering of the answers. Only one will answer these questions. Okay? And for every right answer, you get 10 points. If your answer is wrong, you still don't lose any points, neither do you gain any points. But you have 15 questions, so don't waste your time with thinking about the answer. You know it, you answer it. If you don't know, just pass and go to the next question. I'm sure you won't reach 15 questions by the end of 90 seconds. But you have quite a number of questions, a lot of points to put on your scoreboard. Are you ready?
Yes, Father.
You are just St. Michael's, you are just only 20 points away from St. Alphonsus. If you get 2 extra answers right in this round, you are in par with St. Alphonsus School. So you're still in the game and you have to maintain your lead. Shall we play?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin with St. Alphonsus School. Who's going to play? Deborah or Nitish? Who's going to play? It's going to be Deborah taking on the mic, and Nitish is going to stand behind her and give her the moral support that she needs. Deborah, you can score 150 points if you can, or as many as you want. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Rapid fire round. Your time starts now. Which day did God create Adam?
6th.
Correct. Name the 4th luminous mystery.
Next, pass.
Who requested Jesus' body for burial?
Joseph of Arimathea.
Correct. Who was the father of Isaiah?
Abraham.
Wrong. Amos. To which saint was the rosary revealed?
Pass.
Pass. Saint Dominic. How many days and nights did it rain when Noah was on the ark?
40 days and
40 days and nights. Correct. In the miracle of the feeding of the 5,000 in Matthew 14:17, how many loaves of bread and fish did Jesus multiply?
5 loaves and 2 breads.
Correct. 5 loaves and 2 fish. Who is considered as the suffering servant?
Pass.
It is Jesus Christ. 9. What does St. Paul say is able to separate us from God's love?
Pass.
Pass. Which are the 2 Gospels that speak about the genealogy of Jesus?
Matthew and Luke.
Matthew and Luke is correct. For how many pieces of silver was Joseph
30.
sold into the slavery?
Pass.
How many pieces of silver was Joseph sold into slavery?
Pass.
Pass. Okay. 12th question. Where was St. Paul when he wrote the letter to the Romans?
Pass.
Pass. He was in Corinth. How many chapters does the Gospel of Matthew have? How many?
28.
20.
Yay! Yeah, exactly. 28, but you didn't answer that one right. But you answered one right, but in between you pulled it out. 20 pieces of silver was correct. You missed 10 points over there. And let's find out how many points did they score?
50.
50 points. St. Alphonsus School, you have 50 points on board. Congratulations. The total is now 90. Very well played, Deborah, and good job, Nitish, as well. Let's move on to St. Michael's. St. Michael's, you will have to score at least 7 questions in order to equate your points to St. Alphonsus School, and 1 more to have a lead. Who's going to play?
Me.
It's going to be
Jose.
Anthony, who's going to answer the questions. So maybe Jose can come closer to the mic and ready to answer these questions. Jose, are you ready?
Yes, Father.
Okay, so don't waste your time. If you don't know the answer, keep passing. You have 15 questions, more than enough for 90 seconds. And your time starts now. How many measures of flour were used to hide the yeast in the parable of the yeast?
Pass.
Pass. 3 measures. Fill in the blanks. Dash is the pillar and bulwark of the truth.
Pass.
Pass. The church. 3. How many mysteries are there in the rosary today?
12.
How many?
12.
Wrong. 20 mysteries. Name the 3 theological virtues.
Pass.
Faith, hope and charity. Who helped and assisted St. Paul to write the letter to the Romans?
Pass.
Tertius. Which prophet did Jesus refer to when some of the scribes and Pharisees asked for a sign?
Isaiah.
Jonah. Who does the church venerate as the purest realization of faith?
Pass.
Mother Mary. What is the source and summit of Christian life?
Pass.
Eucharist. Name the sons of the thunder.
Pass.
James and John. How many Hail Marys are there in the rosary of 5 decades?
10.
Of 5 decades?
50.
It's 53. Whose birth is foretold in Isaiah 7?
Pass.
Jesus Christ. In the Stations of the Cross, how many times did Jesus fall? How many times did Jesus fall?
I don't.
You don't know how many times Jesus fell in the Stations of the Cross? 3. I'm very sorry, you scored 0 points in this round. Didn't make it even with 1 right answer. No problem, better luck next time. We have the total score on board with St. Michael's with only 20 points with the first round, and with St. Alphonsus School who have a big lead with 90 points on your board, with 50 points gained through the first through the rapid fire round. Congratulations, St. Alphonsus School, you have a big lead. And let's move on to the final round. That is going to be an interesting emoji round, where St. Michael's may still be able to get those marks on the scoreboard. The match is still not over. Welcome back to another round between St. Michael's High School and St. Alphonsus School. It's been an interesting round so far. Though St. Michael's are stuck with 20 points on board, St. Alphonsus School have gone ahead with 90 points. But the game is still not over. The final round has 5 questions, all emoji questions. You will have a slide showing 5 emojis, and they all relate to a particular event or a person or a particular thing. It could be from the Bible or from the sacraments or from one of the topics that we have told you to prepare. If you know the answer, the first team that rings the buzzer will get the chance to answer the question. If you ring the buzzer and answer it right, you will get 20 points. So there are 100 points to earn. But if you press the buzzer and give a wrong answer, you will lose 10 points, which means you will have minus 10 points on your scoreboard. Okay? So you could earn 100 and lose 50, or you could just lose 50. Okay? But anyway, you have plenty to lose, you have plenty to gain. It all depends what you do. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes, Father.
Okay, since it's a very tight and interesting round, I'm going to refrain from reading out a question to make you laugh. So let's go on with a question right away. Okay, both the teams, your eyes on the screen and your hands on the buzzer, because the first team that presses the buzzer will have the chance to answer the question. Your first question is on the screen. Guess the event. You have those 4 emojis. Okay, very good. We have St. Michael's trying to snatch away some points from St. Alphonsus School. They have rang the buzzer. They have to guess the right event. They have 4 emojis, and your answer is
The creation of the world.
the creation story. Well, as you know, you have nothing much to lose, but you have a lot to gain. So good try. The first one looks like a sun, like a bright light, the earth, and there is a calendar, and there is a number 6. And you said the creation story. It is correct. Congratulations, you have 20 points and you have put 20 more points on your scoreboard. You have 40 more, 4 more questions to go. As I said, the game is not over. So you better buckle up and try to answer some questions as well if you want to win. And St. Michael's, keep trying. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Yes, Father.
The question is on the screen. Guess the character. Guess the character. Who is that person? Who is that person? Looks like none of the teams are sure of the answer, but it is such a common, well-known biblical story. You should know this. I'll give you 30 more seconds. If none of you answer, we'll go on to the next one. Think of all the biblical stories you know. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. So careful about losing points. What do you see there? You have a couple with 2 kids. 2 kids. You have one, huh?
Jacob and Esau.
Nitish says it is the story of Jacob and Esau. Is that what you said? That is correct. Why didn't you say? That is the story. You want to tell us the story? What was the story all about?
His father was dying times.
Very
Father,
good.
he told Esau to prepare for him a meal that Jacob heard father. So he told his
So
mother
Jacob cheated,
heard, his
yes.
mother told to Jacob, you prepare the meal and you get the blessings.
The mother prepared
Mother told to bring to
His father?
and take the blessings.
Yes, very good. Correct. That is right. That is the story. But unfortunately, you didn't ring the buzzer, so you get no points. But I guess you don't need any points right now. Looks like St. Michael's have to do something to gain some points. You can still get 60 points if you get all 3 answers right. You are 40 now, and you are 90. Right? So if you get all 3 right, it's like a cricket match, 3 balls, 3 sixes if you hit. The cup is still yours, but you have to hit those 3 boundaries. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, the next question is on the screen. A star, a camel, a man with a beard, and a gift box. Okay, I think it was St. Michael's who rang the buzzer.
The birth of Jesus Christ.
The birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, guess the event. So what does that star stands for?
So there will be King Jesus.
The Magi who came to visit Jesus, the baby Jesus.
Seeing the stars.
Yes, the seeing the star. They came on a camel because
Yeah, they just
Mercedes-Benz was not there as yet, and then they had beard because I guess shaving was very expensive, and they did bring gifts. And that is correct. That is correct. You got it right. So the first 6 ball outside the boundary, 2 more balls to go, and 2 more boundaries if they can. Then Alphonsus School, you better watch out. The game is not over. St. Michael's, you are at 60 points, and St. Alphonsus School is at 90. There are 2 more questions to go. 20 points. St. Michael's, if you score both, if you get both the answers right, you can score 40 points. You're still in the game. And St. Alphonsus School, don't let this slip out of your hand. Are you ready?
Yes.
The question is on the screen. Guess the event. I think I heard it from St. Alphonsus School. Okay, St. Alphonsus School was very clever. I'm not sure whether they knew the answer, but they couldn't let this answer go away this game. So I won't give you too much of time. Look at those emojis and give me the answer right away. St. Alphonsus School, you got 10 seconds.
The last night.
Yes.
Sabbath night.
Last night.
Last night.
First night of Jesus
Last
before
night.
crucifixion.
Before crucifixion, you have to give me the event. Last night. What happened last night?
Jesus said, "This is my bread."
Okay, and what was that?
That
The last what? What was that? It was not the last night. Huh?
Monday Thursday.
Maundy Thursday.
No. It's well.
Deborah and Nitish. Huh? No. That's why you get 10 points, or they lose 10 points for that. Huh? That is really nail biting now. I'm so sorry. You were very close. You got it almost right, but you're not getting the right word. What you see there is the Holy Eucharist. The Holy Eucharist, not the last night. You were close. I know you were hinting at the Last Supper, but that is not Last Supper also, because it is the sacrament. You see a priest. No priest was there at the Last Supper. We came afterwards. So it has to be the Holy Eucharist. Okay? I'm so sorry. You lose 10 points, but this makes it even more interesting. You are at 80 points and St. Michael's are at 60. If you get it right, it is going to be a tie and we are going to go into a tiebreaker. If you get it wrong, St. Alphonsus School automatically wins the game. This is indeed a very interesting ending. Looks like all our games are nail finishing ends. Like all our games are ending with the final question to decide who wins the game. So we have last question, an emoji round, and whichever team guesses it right can either equate the points or move the match to a tiebreaker. Are you ready, St. Alphonsus School?
Yes.
St. Michael's, your hands on the buzzer. The question is on the screen. That was a very clever thing to do by St. Alphonsus School, because even if they lose this point, they still win. So they did a smart thing there. They rang the buzzer first. St. Michael's, you should have known the strategy. You had nothing to lose. You should have also tried ringing the buzzer, which I think you tried, but they rang it first.
Yes, Father.
So let's see whether St. Alphonsus School got it right. what do you think is on the screen? Guess the event. There are barrels, there's an emoji of water, a crucifix, and 2 red barrels. Looks like you had no clue. You just rang the buzzer to snatch away those points so that you could win. Give it a try, Nitish. You only have 10 seconds to answer. Whatever comes to your mind, anyway you're going to lose 10 points or get 20 points. Either ways, you're still going to win.
Jesus walked on
Jesus walked on barrels of water.
walked on sea.
Walked on sea. I don't see any sea there.
That water drops.
The water, Jesus walked on water drops. What, Deborah?
No.
Okay, Jesus walked on water. Okay, what do you think it is?
Do we get a point?
You get no points for this. But we'll still see how smart you are. Barrels, water, cross, red barrels. Event. Oh yes, looks like you don't know, or you're not giving an answer because you know you're not going to get any points. Barrels are barrels of water. Cross stands for Jesus, and the red barrel stands for wine. And the event is
The wedding of
the wedding at Cana of Galilee, where Jesus turned water into
wine.
wine. Just because you are not yet 18 and you can't drink any wine doesn't mean you should not know this answer. But anyway, that brings us to the close of this game, and not just cleverly done, but been very smart and strategic in their game. Congratulations to St. Alphonsus School. They have snatched away this game from St. Michael's with 10 points, but yet qualifying for the semi-finals. And St. Michael's, better luck next time. Maybe you still have a chance next year. Prepare well, and I'm sure you'll give us another good game in the coming year. But thanks for participating, for all the preparation that you went through, and for being here and giving a good fight to St. Alphonsus School. You almost had it till the end. You still kept the game alive till the last question. Good for you, but better luck next time. On behalf of Redemptorist Media Center, we now have a small gift for 2 of you. Before we bid farewell to the team, I would like to give you an opportunity if you want to thank someone who has prepared you for this game and who took the trouble. Would you like to thank someone before we wrap up?
I would want to thank my director who's done a lot for us, and my teacher who's come with us, Rachel. So thank you all.
Good.
Yeah, same. I would like to thank my director and also my teacher. But our director will be disappointed with us. That's it.
Well, both of you gave a good show. The most important thing is that you do your best. And so nothing to be disappointed, but always a lesson to be learned, so you can put in your best effort next time. There's always room for improvement, and there's nothing to regret. Congratulations and thank you very much. Deborah and Nitish, you want to thank someone. I'm sure you're excited of winning this game. So is there someone you want to thank?
First, I would thank my manager and assistant manager to give this opportunity to come and play here. And even Rosemary ma'am, they have trained us from more than 1.5 months. So I thank you.
Very good. Nitish, you want to thank someone?
Same.
You want whatever she said.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. I want to thank our sponsors, Amas Pastries, who have been very generous with us and supporting our ministry right through. Amas Pastries is a business built with passion, a business built with total trust and faith in the Lord. Amas Pastries is known for its best cakes, pastries and snacks. They have 59 outlets in total, 42 in Bangalore, 10 in Kerala, 3 in Coimbatore and 4 in Dubai. The name Amma means mother, refers to Mary, our mother, and is also a tribute to every mother and her love for her children. So special thanks to their support for our ministry, as they proudly say, Amma's Pastries, the sweetness of a mother's love served on a platter. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Faith Champs, our inter-school quiz competition. This brings us close to our first round of games. The winners of this round will go and play the next semi-finals, and then the winners there will reach the finals. Till then, stay tuned and keep praying for the teams that are going to play. Goodbye.